Hey, what's up you guys, and good morning. So I have been awake since approximately 8 p.m. last night, and it is currently 6:30 a.m. I've decided that enough is enough. I need to elevate my leg, hold on. I've decided that enough is enough and I should do my makeup because I'm kind of tired of not looking put together. And considering I took a shower today for the first time in quite some time, to be honest, I'm feeling very clean, very fresh, so I want to look more put together. I do have a phone call to make at 7 a.m. so this is kind of a get ready with me to make that phone call. And yeah, we're gonna try our very best to do a smoky eye, and we're gonna actually peel off this layer because I'm surprised I didn't even know this is old, but I'm like too lazy to grab the other mirror. Ooh, that is a good mirror actually. Let me go ahead and do the base, which is like foundation, blush, contour, and we will be back shortly so we can do the eye look together. All right, you guys, so I did change my mind. I didn't feel like putting on foundation because I feel like my skin is already like kind of dry. Eyeliner, like lip gloss, some blush, and some contour. And now we're gonna work on our eyeshadow look. I'm gonna do my best to creating, I guess, a smoky eye, so bear with me. While I attempt to do this, I should tell you guys what my plans are for the rest of today, being that I am healing from an ankle injury. I already had my surgery. I don't remember if I've mentioned that before. And I'm about 8 days, I believe, post-op. The day after surgery was probably the most painful. After that, it's been more like discomfort, I want to say, and from time to time I will feel like a little weird, but I've been like blessed enough where it doesn't feel like full-blown pain, so that's really good, thank God. The thing that makes me really nervous is just, well, moving, of course. I get really scared when it comes to like taking a shower. I don't really like leave my room, and I don't plan on it until it's my appointment time. I have an appointment in about, I want to say 10 days. I'm gonna get my stitches removed. I've never had stitches, so I'm like really nervous. I don't know if they numb you or what. All I know is like I'm not gonna look. I keep trying to remind myself the scariest part, at least for me, I believe, is over, which was the surgery itself. Like, you guys should have seen me. I was like shaking like a rattlesnake, but I was blessed enough that like everyone was like really nice, like all the nurses and like anesthesiologists and everything. And thank God for blessing the surgeon. He was a little serious, but I feel like most doctors are, probably, maybe, but all I care about is him doing a good job, and he seemed to have done a good job. He made it so, like, they all made it so I got out alive, so that's all I really care about, you know. They could be serious all they want, as long as I make it out alive. Oh yeah, so they did have to give me like calm down medicine right before the surgery because I was literally shaking. And the nurse, there was like this one nurse specifically that was just so freaking kind. She was like, I remember she was wearing like a mask, and then she had like these like big blue eyes. And she kept like holding my hand, like rubbing my shoulder. She was like, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay, just breathe, just relax. And I just found her presence very calming, and like thank God she was there. It literally felt like she was like my emotional support nurse or something, you know. So God bless that nurse. Then when I woke up from the surgery, there was another nurse. I believe her name was Lauren. She was like also really kind. I remember she got me water, and she was just kind of explaining like what my aftercare was gonna look like. Then like my mom and my friend came in and said hello, and then I was like happy and a lot more calm and grateful that I was alive. Yeah, then like I got discharged and stuff. I think I just feel really paranoid about moving. I know it's psychological. I've kind of just been like moving as little as possible because like I'm just scared to fall. So, you know, I just kind of like move from my bed to this desk to the bathroom if I need to go to the bathroom. And every once in a while, if I need to like help my mom make like overnight oats or like jello or something, or little snacks for myself, she'll kind of like help me make my way over to the kitchen. She also got me a wheelchair, bless her, which is right there, which I attempted to use yesterday for the first time. I'll show you a little clip here. And I thought it was gonna be really hard to like push myself, but it was not. but I definitely feel like the way that my leg rests on the leg rest isn't exactly the most comfortable, so I can't say I feel comfortable using the wheelchair for a long time. I'm happy that I'm at the point where I can like at least make it to my desk, like whether it's like to do homework or do any writing or like video editing or whatever. I guess now that we're talking about things that I was like, you know, surprised about, I guess, yeah, the lack of independence really sucks. Like, I need my mom or like for absolutely everything. You know, things that were so simple, like, you know, going to the fridge and getting some like a snack, or like even like showering. Oh gosh, like showering to this day, like I just took a shower this morning and I just get so scared. I have to have a chair in the shower so I can sit down, and then I kind of have to like elevate my leg in the shower like against the little tub, and then like just kind of like go like this with the water, and like it takes a long time. And then like my mom will like hand me a towel or like hand me my like, you know, clothes or whatever so I can get dressed in the shower, and then I'll like sit down, just kind of like scooch over and then get out of the shower, and then she'll hand me my crutches and I'll make my way over to like the room to continue getting ready. Gosh, it's crazy how many things you take for granted until like you really have to like, you know, until it like I guess goes missing from your life. I miss walking, of course. Like I want to say like I do pretty well. Luckily I am one of those people that is pretty like, is kind of a homebody. Like I don't mind being at home for extended periods of time. I feel like I feel perfectly fine reading or watching TV or just kind of like finding stuff to do. Like it's relaxing for me. It wasn't until yesterday where I started to feel a little bit anxious about not having gone outside in quite some time. But I think it's just because like sometimes when people ask me, and I was talking to my best friend, I'll kind of like, I don't know what to call it, like internalize their words or like take their words too seriously. She was kind of telling me like, wow, like you haven't been out in so long. And where that usually doesn't like bother me, I think yesterday just kind of like let it a little bit, because I started thinking like, well, like you're right. Even though it doesn't really bother me that much, but I think yesterday I just started thinking about it too much, and like it kind of got to me a little bit. Other than that, like I'm okay. Like I said, the next time I'm supposed to see the outside world is in approximately 10 days. But yeah, things that I will never take for granted again. Showering, even like going potty is quite the journey. Luckily I've gotten better at it, at like, you know, positioning myself and like getting from my room to the bathroom safely. But dude, like when I tell you like every little movement does get me like scared, you know, so I try to be as gentle and slow as possible. All right, I feel a little bit more put together. So yeah, I am scared because like I was as I kind of mentioned in my last video, or my comeback video, that I really like started getting into running. And I was like, you know, I did my first 5K in February, and like I was super proud of myself. Then after that I would try to go running like 1 to 2 times a week depending on how I felt. And literally I had gone running like 2 days before this incident, and I had felt so good about it. And it's like, man, like, you know, I'm afraid to walk, let alone run, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, gosh, like I don't want to be that person where I'm like super afraid to like exercise or go to the gym or use the elliptical or like run, but I am, you know. And I don't know how, I guess the way that I'm feeling right now and how paranoid I'm feeling, I can't fathom like getting over that, I guess, even though I really hope I do, because I would love to exercise again and I really hope my ankle comes back like stronger. But that's kind of where I am mentally. It is 7 a.m. now, so I do have to make that annoying phone call.
Thank you for calling Farmer's Life. Your call may be monitored and
okay, it says the call centers are actually closed. So I have 3 writing jobs that I want to apply to. 2 are remote. 1 my friend actually suggested, and I was like, hey, yeah. So 1 is for a ghostwriting position that's remote. 2 is a food writer for like some online website, I guess. And 3 is TMZ, because I just feel like that would be fun AF. And I live close to DC, so you know it's getting spicy over there. And recently TMZ has decided to shift, well, I don't know about shift, but like focus a little more on what's going on in the DC area as opposed to celebrity goss. So you know, I'm right here. I could probably help. So I want to see what you have to do to like apply. I feel like that'd be so fun, and you know, really put these politicians in the spotlight and kind of be like, why aren't you changing things for the better? You know what I mean? So at some point today, I would like to like at least look at realistically 1 of those things, or at least get some info on all 3. So maybe we can do that together, you guys, so we can start getting paid for our writing. Like, it's about time. One really big goal that I have that I want to focus on during this time at home as my ankle heals is absolutely, I want to start making moves. Like, I love writing, and I feel like it's about time that I start getting paid for it. You know, financially we could be in a better place. So I just feel like if there's anything that I could do to like help out, and like, you know, writing is like the only skill that I somewhat have faith in, that I'm like okay at, you know. So it would just be really nice if I could like actually do something with it. For right now, I do have to take my medication. Then I think we're gonna watch a little Parks and Rec. Then we're just gonna see where the day takes us. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It is currently about to be 7:30 and I'm bored and I'm kind of hungry, but I feel like I'm just hungry because I'm bored, so don't judge me. I had my breakfast at like 5 a.m. I think I'm gonna eat my lunch because I'm that bored, so we're gonna have a really early lunch. Don't judge me. All right, success. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat some rice and sausage and like bell peppers. All right, I just finished eating, and honestly I regret nothing because that hit the spot. It's about to be 8 in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna wipe off all my makeup and then take a nap, because as I said, I've been awake since 8 p.m. last night, so that's like what, 12 hours. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up you guys? It's about 6 o'clock and I just woke up. Oops. I don't even know if I want to like eat. I feel like I should because you just took some medication. I just took my medication, but I want to go back to sleep. But I feel like if I go back to sleep, I'm probably gonna randomly wake up at like, I don't know, 10 p.m. or something. So let's just stay up, I guess.
I mean, come on, which one's the mom, right?
Also, I just went on the computer and realized I have homework. Oops. So I'm actually gonna get that done really fast.